Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Something real quick I want to share with you. Um, if you could, please. Um, if you're watching this, that means you're watching on some type of electronic device, whether it's your phone, your tablet, or your desktop at home. I would like for you to look up a few words for me to help me out, okay? It is this Sabbath. I would like for you to look up a few words for me, please. For yourself, actually. But look up a few words, okay? And here in front of me, I have the. Um, I know I don't have a very good camera on this rather cheap phone, but it's okay. This is the Hebrew. This is the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance, and it has reference to every time, every single word was mentioned in the scriptures, and the print here is quite small, and I don't have the best camera to zoom in like I would like to, but nevertheless, what I would like for you to do, might you have this in your phone. So I'm the type of guy that likes to flip pages. Okay, so this is the Hebrew Strong Concordance. I have the hard copy here, but you have this. You have this in your phone, right? Google it, right? So I want you to look up a couple words, okay? And and I pray that they minister to you. Look up the word hear. Look up the word listen. Look up the word hearken. Because what happens, the word listen itself, especially in the Old Testament, the word listen is not there too much in the King James. The word that is used a lot in the King James is the word hearken, which also means in English to listen. Hearken unto my voice. Listen to my voice. Hearken unto my voice. Listen unto my voice. So look up the word hear. Look up the word hearken. Look up the word listen. Look up the word heard. Heard. Like I heard you, right? And you will find that all these words are number 80, 85 in the Strong's Concordance. Now, this is quite, this is not, this is kind of, this is milk, actually. This is not meat, this is milk, okay? So, the word in Hebrew, number 80, 85, is Shemeh. Shemeh. This is what we get, is what we hear in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. You shall love the Lord thy God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. Right? So, the word here means Shemeh. Well, the word Shemeh means hear. The word Shemeh means heard. The word Shemeh means hearken. The word Shemeh means listen. Now that makes sense. Right? To listen, to hear, to be heard, and to hearken, they kind of all have to do with this. It makes sense. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Hearken, hearken, hear, heard, listen. Now this is the very important one. I want you to look up the word obey in the Strong's Concordance and tell me what the Hebrew word for obey is also. O-B-E-Y. Obey. I'll just wait for like 10 seconds while you do that. Look up in your phone right now the Hebrew definition for the word obey. Did you do it? All right, cool. So if you did it, you'll find that the Hebrew word, the word for obey, the definition of obey in Hebrew is shemeh. Hold on. So shemeh means listen. Shemeh means hear. It means heard. It means hearken. And it also means obey. So what are you saying? To hear is to obey. To listen is to obey. To hearken is to obey. To be heard is to obey. All of these words, hear, hearken, heard, listen, obey, they all are 80, 85 in the Strong Concordance, which is just a reference point. for Shemay. Shemay, Shemay, Shema, Shemay. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Obey, Israel, the Lord our God is one. And this is why Yeshua always said what? Yeshua always said, let those who have ears hear. Let those who have ears hear. Let those, like what? And it kind of didn't make sense, right? Let those who have ears hear. Like if I had an ear, then of course I'm going to hear you. But what Yeshua is saying, let those who hear me obey me. My sheep know my voice. Right? What is he saying? My sheep hear my voice. He would say, another day, and another they will not follow. Another they will not obey. My sheep hear my voice and obey. Obey. Shemay. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. To hear is to obey. To hear is to obey. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Let those who have ears hear.